was so confused, right? He was so confused. He was lamenting. And now he's telling Krishna that because of this dosha, anybody wants to chant it? Okay, again we'll chant once again. Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava pritchami tvam dharma samhuda chetaha yashreyasha nishchitam bruhi tanme Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Krishna, Arjuna is saying, Krishna, now I am confused about my duty, because Arjuna is Kshatriya, right? He is a warrior. He has to fight. That is his duty. Now he's confused. Even though that is his duty, he is not understanding, should I do it or not do it? He's indecision. He's not able to decide what he has to do. In this condition, I'm asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Our situation is also sometimes like that. We always get confused. Oh, should I take this decision or that one? What is right? What is wrong? So we don't know. We go to our family members, we go to our parents, we go to our teachers, we may go to our elder brothers, sisters to get advice. We can go to Krishna. Krishna is the perfect person who has every knowledge, everything. Nothing goes wrong when we go to Krishna and request him to advise us. So Arjuna is also going and asking Krishna, what should I do in this condition? I am lamenting. I don't understand. I am compassionate. I feel I am doing some sinful activity. So now Krishna is going to tell him and tell me what is best for me. We should also surrender to the Lord in this way. Tell me what is best for me. Now I am your disciple. He has become his shishya, his student, no? So he's saying, I am a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. This is how we have to pray to Lord, right? Now I am your disciple. We should also think like that. Arjuna is saying that I am a self-surrendered, soul surrendered unto you. I am surrendering unto you. Please instruct me and tell me what is best for me. I'll do only that. So Krishna he is surrendering to the Lord and requesting Krishna to take out all the ignorances and difficulties why he is facing it. So Krishna is telling, you are not what you think, Arjuna, you are. So he is confused. How can Krishna say that I am not Arjuna? He is Arjuna, no? He thinks that from childhood he was being called as Arjuna and he is only the person who is standing in front of him. But Krishna is telling, you are not what you think you are. So he got confused. Now he wants to know more. So we also think who I am. We think that I am this body, no? We think that we have two hands, our ears, eyes, this belongs to me. I am only this, right? We have that concept that we are just this body. But actually we are made up of these 5 elements. Only our body is made up of 5 elements. What is it? Fire, water, air, sky, and ether. Earth. Okay, ether and sky is same. Okay, these are 5 elements from which we are made up of. 5 tattvas, which it has been called as. We are made up of 5 tattvas. These are the material concept. The body which we have got is made up of 5 elements. But apart from that, we have very special thing. That is the soul which is there. Okay. Without that soul, our body is just like a doll. Have you seen a doll?
Yes.
It can do all the activities.
No.
It has all everything. No hands, eyes, mouth, hair, and beautiful, very nice complexion. Everything is there. No, two legs, hands. Everything is there. But it can't do any activity because it is non-living. No, it is non-living. So living and non-living is there. Life and death is there for every person or every living being, right? What are the differences between living and non-living? Everybody must be knowing it. It is very simple, no? So living and non-living. So we all know, even though the natural things are there, like the mountains and all that are natural, but still they are considered non-living. They don't grow, no? What is the main difference between living and non-living? They don't die, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So these are the few differences which we know, that non-living can't reproduce. They can't eat food. They are not going to grow like a small baby. When you were born, you were so small, no? And then slowly, slowly you started growing. Now you have become tall. The same dress which was born on your first birthday, you can't wear it again. Can you? Have you ever tried to do that?
No.
Yes.
No. Oh, you tried it. Oh, that's nice. So
And
we
I got
want,
stuck.
yeah, sometimes we like our dress so much, we want to wear the same one. But unfortunately, it doesn't fit us because we are growing. No, even growth is important. Life is like that only. It keeps on growing. So people grow, right? The people grow, even animals grow. Plants also keep on growing. That is living and non-living. That is the major difference, right? The first lesson of Bhagavad Gita, that we are just not this body. It is body is compared like a car. Okay, a car is there and the driver is there. The car is moving, but the car is the driver is not riding the car. That means the car, it's just like that only. It is just like a showpiece. It is of no use. Similarly, our body is there, but unless and until the driver is not there, the soul is not there, it is not going to do any activity. It is just like a doll. It can't do anything. Where is the soul situated? Everybody knows. It is situated in your heart, right? It is situated in your heart, and it is very, very small. Okay, so if a bird, suppose a bird is there, your a lady is there, she wants to polish her, she has a golden cage. Can you see her? Nicely she is polishing it very nicely and very passionately. She is cleaning it, and but unfortunately she is not giving any food for this bird which is inside the cage. So this cage is considered like our body, and the soul is the bird. And if she is not giving good food for the soul, what happens? Will the body is intact, okay, but the soul is not there. What will happen? The soul is going to die, and that bird will die because it is not getting any nice food to eat. So it becomes weak and it will go. It will one day it becomes sick and it is going to die. So we have to take care of the body. That's okay. But apart from that, we also have to take care of our soul. How can you take care of your soul? By giving it. See, whatever, when we want to become healthy, what we do? We eat good food, no? When we are sick, our parents give us nice fruits, they give us some soup so that we become very healthy. So we have to have nice food to become healthy. Similarly, to make our soul happy and blissful, because the quality of the soul is always blissful. But when we are contaminated with this thoughts and with this surroundings, our soul also becomes sad. To make the soul happy, what we have to do? We have to get connected to the Lord. How can we get connected to the Lord? By chanting. Yeah, by thinking about the Lord. Yes, we have to chant Mahamantra. Let us all chant once again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So we are spirit souls. We are Jiva Atma. Our body and soul. These are different things. Okay. So the body is just the structure. It is just the skeleton which you see here. And the soul is very important. That is giving you Chetana. That is giving you consciousness. Okay. So one more shloka will do. Everyone chant after me. 2.13. Okay. Dehinosmin yata dehe. Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Tatha dehantara praptir.
Tata dehantara prapte.
Tatha dehantara praptir.
Tata dehantara prapte.
Dhirastatra na muyati.
Dhirastatra namuyati.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Tatha dehantara praptir
Tata dehantara praptir.
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
Dhirastatra namuhyati.
Very nice. Dehinosmin yata dehe
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Kaumaram yauvanam jara
Kaumaram yauvanam jara.
Tata dehantara praptir
Tata dehantara praptir.
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
Dhirastatra namuhyati.
Okay, who wants to? Yes, Kashni Chan.
Dehinosmin yata deve kaumaram yam jara tata devatrakam
Tata dehantara praptir
kata deva rambartir deha tatrana mulyati.
Very nice. Yes, Atiti.
Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantara praptir dhirastatra namuhyati.
Very nice. Good. Yes, Janvi.
Dehinosmin yata dehe
Kaumaram yauvanam jara
Komaram yuvaram jara tatta teltaram prapte diratatra namo yate.
Very good. Yes, very nice. Okay, so Krishna is saying, Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantara praptir dhirastatra na muhyati. What we'll see, what is it? Okay, who wants to read it first?
Can I?
Yes, read.
As the embodied soul continually passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change.
So see, can you see here? What is Krishna saying? That the soul is the same, okay? The body is growing. So the baby is born and the baby is growing. But the soul is same, okay? It is not going to pass till the time he becomes very, very old and the body is useless. That time the soul passes to another body, okay? It goes to another body. The soul is never dying. The body is getting changed. It gets changed. But slowly it is growing. So Krishna is saying, Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantara praptir. Dehantara means after the body, when the body leaves it, it is dead, right? The body is dead. So it is not going to die. It will go to another body as per your activity, as per your whatever you have done through entire life, as per that you are going to get another body. So it will continuously passes in this body. It will change. The body keeps on growing. It changes from a small baby, it grows and it becomes youth and then it becomes old. And the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such changes. Sorry. So when we know that the soul is always there, it is not going to die, no, it will just pass, like it goes to another body. So when we know that the soul is never dying, we should not lament for the person who died, because the soul is never going to leave anybody. It is always there and it will always be there. It is like changing the cloth. Can you see this boy? See, it will just change the body grows and then it becomes very old and it passes to another body. So it is just like changing the clothes. Okay, it is the life cycle. It keeps on happening. When you are a child, you'll like to ride the small cycle. Slowly you grow. You don't like to, can an elder person ride this? No, right? It becomes useless. And so it is not used, that is being kept in your garage and then it is being given to somebody or it is sold off. So similarly, when it is useless, that the baby grows, it is not, that body is not of any use, the cycle is not useful, that is why he takes the new cycle. Similarly, when the body is useless, we take a new body. This is the cycle of life. There are almost 84 lakh species. Any of the species we can take birth. Rebirth is always there. Okay, it is 84 lakh species of life. That means we have 84 lakh cycles of rebirth. Always we may go from stage by stage. There is a hierarchy wherein we can go from stage to stage. But the human form, do you think the human form is the best one, or we should be some animals or reptiles? Who wants to tell me?
Animals and
Human
reptiles.
Oh, you see, we like animals and reptiles, but there is a difference between human and reptiles. No, if they are always careful, no, they have to find food. They don't know what they have to do, right? They can't do bhakti. They don't know who is Krishna. Do they know who is Krishna? Do they have gratitude that Krishna has created them? But we human have that. No, we can do bhakti, so we are more, it is not that we are very superior to them, but we are also some type of animal only, but we have extra, God is so merciful that we have, Krishna has given us some brain, we can use it. Even animals know, okay, when somebody wants to attack them, what will they do? They'll just come on you and they try to scratch you or something, they'll try to protect. God has given them so much of things. They don't have to get gun or knife. They already have everything intact in them. No, Krishna has given everything to them. Even if you go to the crocodile and you want to pet it, what will it do? Can you pet it?
No.
So it will just open its mouth and you're gone inside. So it is not, you can't trust animals sometimes. Yeah, it is not that they are very scary. Some are very cute, everybody likes them, but definitely we are more superior. Krishna is more kind, that we can walk, we can use our hands also, we can use our brain also, we can think also, we can be compassionate for others also, right? So we are we have got very special birth, so we should use to the fullest. So it is durlabh, it is being said, this human form is very rare. After 84 lakhs, suppose a small ant is there, then it may become a butterfly, then it may become a small four-legged animal, something, a reptile, whatever. It goes through the stages and it may become a bird, and then some big animal, then tiger, then monkey, and then we may become human. So it is depends upon the cycle. It keeps on happening. It takes 84 lakh species to come to this form of human life. So don't you think it is rare? If suppose like human have how many years of life? Almost 70, 80 or 100. Suppose you imagine 100 years human. Animal also, some small animal, if suppose an ant is also there, after suppose it is living for 6 months or so, and then it becomes another animal or some another animal, it keeps on repeating. It takes 84 lakh species to come, and that too with the age or span of that particular animal. So we can't even imagine how many years we may take again to get her human form. So don't you think it is a rare form?
Yes.
It is very rare, no? So we have to use it to the fullest. When you know that this is the only thing which you have got, what will we do? If suppose we have something very expensive thing, and we know if we keep on using it, it is going to finish. So what we'll do, we will use it very nicely and very thoughtful about it, how we are using it, right? Similarly, when we have so expensive human form, so we should take it to the fullest. You should utilize it to the fullest. How can you utilize it? We'll come to know how when you know the Lord, how you can use to the fullest. You have to understand what is your main purpose of life. When you know everything about that. You, because Bhagavad Gita is your life manual, you can use it to the fullest to know the Lord and to know what is your purpose of life. So otherwise what happens, no, if you don't do good activity, you're going to lower species of life. Even though you got a human form, if you are doing bad things, if you're not practicing regulative principles, if you're not going as per the Shastra, or doing something wrong to others, or hurting others, or killing others, or doing something wrong, no, whatever action you do, you're going to get that type of reaction, no. Similarly, if you don't do good, you're going to go to a lower species of life, and that is really not beneficial for human life, no. So you go to lower species, and if you do good things, you are definitely going to become human again. Or if you do more than nice things, you're going back to Krishna. Otherwise, you're just going to repeat this entire human cycle. We all know the small baby goes to school, and then it goes to office, and then it get married, and then its families it grows, no, and then someday it becomes very matured and old, and death. This is the fact of life, no, that is the cycle. So Krishna is saying, Matra 2.14, Matra sparshastu konteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agama paino anityas tam stitiksha sabharata. Yes, Kashni chant.
Matra shashratu kaunteya
Sitoshna sukha dukkadaha
hito sansugat sukkataha ahamaparino nityaha kamchit bharata.
Very nice. Thank you. Who else wants to chant? Anybody? Who wants to read quickly? They can read.
Can I read?
Yes, Aditi.
O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress, and their disappearance in due course, are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons.
Yes. So sometimes we are sad. So we keep on thinking about, oh, this happened to me. I'm so sad. So that situation is going to be ever for with you, or it will change. It will change, no? If you are very sad and something very bad things had happened, and you get some surprise gift and you are very happy, no, or something delicious thing your mummy makes, you feel very happy. The situation, it keeps on changing immediately, no, you're not always distressed, you're not always happy, so it keeps on changing. Like the climates, you have seen the climate, sometimes it is autumn, sometimes rainy, sometimes very summer, so it keeps on changing. Can you keep the climate always intact? Always it should be the same, the temperature should be same. Can you do that? No, right? It keeps on changing. Similarly, our happiness and distress are going to come and it will go. It is like the change of the climate. We should not be thinking very negative about it. Oh, why is this happening and all. It comes and goes. It is non-permanent. Krishna is saying that you should not be affected by this. It keeps on coming and it keeps on going. You should accept it how it comes. You should not worry about it. Okay, that is like climate. It keeps on coming. You don't be happy on during summer season, or you become sad in summer season. It keeps on changing, no? So we have to understand that you should not get affected by this. It is situation. It keeps on coming and going. That is our situation of life. Okay, we should not think wrong about it. Okay, 2.20 we will chant. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भवित्वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. Yes, please chant. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes, who wants to read? Yes, read.
Translation. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at the same time. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing. Sat Sir Ananda. Sat Sid Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge, bliss.
So Krishna is saying for the soul. Yes, Kashni, you want to chant? Who wants to chant? So Krishna is saying the soul never dies, or nor there is any birth for the soul. Only for the body we have a birthday, but the soul doesn't have a birthday. Okay, it is always there and it will always be there. Krishna is saying neither there is birth nor death at any time. He is unborn. The soul is unborn. It was always there because Krishna is unborn. Krishna was always eternal and we are part and parcel of the Lord. So the soul is also part and parcel of the Lord, which is Sat Chit Anand. That means Sat is always eternal and Chit is full of knowledge and Anand is bliss. Okay. So who wants to chant? Let us all chant once again. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भवित्वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. Anybody wish to chant? Yes, nobody. Okay, no problem. So it is there is no birth, no neither death for the soul at any time, and it was never born. It is unborn. Okay, always eternal and always be there. Okay, one more shloka will do. 2.22. Vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grahanati naro parani तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि समयाति नवानि देहे. Who wants to read it quickly? Raise your hands. Yes, who is reading? Yes, Janvi, read.
As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
Yes. So here, this boy, no, he has spoiled this boy. This somewhere is slipped and his entire clothes has become dirty. Will he stay like that only for entire day?
No.
Or what will he do?
Clean it.
He clean it. He'll change his clothes, no? This, see, he changed its clothes. The photo is changed. The boy has become a girl, okay? So this, he changes his clothes and he's not going to wear the same because it is dirty. It is not, it is useless for him. So he changes it. Similarly, the body, when it is useless, now what happens? It goes to, it is like changing the garments, new garments, giving up the old ones. The soul similarly accepts new material body, giving up the old one. Like that, we should see here the shirt is spoiled, so he wears a new shirt. So it gives up, the body is given up and the new body is taken. When the body is useless, the body is dead and the new body is taken. The soul is passing, only moving from one body to another. It is like just changing the new garments. Okay, it is like that. So here one hero is, who is this? Who knows?
Lifeguard.
Yes, he's a singer. Okay, so yeah, he's not a lifeguard. This is lifeguard.
Oh.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. See this boy. He's a singer. He is wearing nice jacket, and he is trying. Somewhere he is going near the sea or near the beach, and he's trying to jump, and he doesn't know swimming. What will happen?
He will drown.
He will drown. So somebody has to save him. No, if just somebody pulls his jacket and his body is gone, his soul is gone, will he be survived? Will he survive?
No.
No, right? So he has to be taken out fully with the soul. Only then he'll be saved. Similarly, we should know that the soul is very important. The body is just like the jacket. If the jacket goes also, the soul is always there. It will just pass to another body. We have to save the soul also. Okay, one more shloka we'll do. This is very, very important. Try to memorize it. Okay, 2.23. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka Marutaha, na chainam kledayantapo, na shoshayati Marutaha. So Krishna is saying the soul can never be cut into pieces. One more shloka is there after that, that is very important. Try to memorize that also. So the soul cannot be cut into pieces. It is never been burned, and even the body is burnt, but the soul is never burnt. Okay, it is not never getting moistened also, or never getting withered also by wind. So the quality of the soul is this one. Okay, who wants to chant? Anybody wish to chant? One more time I'll chant. Who wants to read? Yes, Aditi.
The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor can be burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind.
Yeah, correct. Very nice. So one more time I'll chant this. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantapo, na shoshayati marutaha. So it can never be cut, never be burned, or never be moistened, nor withered by any wind. Okay, so the soul is just moving from one body to another as per the situation. If the body is useless, or the your period for that particular period is gone, you're going to go to another body. O son of Kunti, neither you will be killed. Okay. Oh, son of Kunti, what is Krishna saying? Either you will be killed. What will happen in the battlefield now? Arjuna is ready to fight now, but he is lamenting now. Krishna is saying, don't think that you are doing sinful activity. What is the benefit I am getting? He's thinking that there is no enjoyment. If I kill my relatives, with whom I'll enjoy? So Krishna is telling him, is correcting him. No, you don't think that way. You will be killed. What will happen? Two things will happen, no? In the battlefield. Either he is going to die, or he will survive. And if he is dying, what will happen? Because he had fight, he was on the right direction, so he is doing it for the righteous thing, no? Because they had captured their kingdom, they were not willing to do it, and being a Kshatriya, he had to fight back. So he was doing the right thing. So he'll go to the heavenly kingdoms. He'll go to the, even if he's dying, he'll go to the heavenly kingdoms. And if he's winning, what will happen? He'll conquer entire world, enjoy the earthly kingdom. He'll enjoy there. So therefore, get up and fight with determination. Krishna is advising Arjuna. So two things will happen. What will happen if he fights? What is it? Who's going to tell me?
He will either survive or he'll die.
If he dies, what will happen?
He'll go to the heavenly planet.
Very nice. And if he dies, and if he wins?
He will enjoy the earthly kingdom.
Very nice. Correct. Yes. So Krishna is saying, go and fight, because there are only two things will happen. You'll go to heaven, or you will get the kingdom. So both ways you are in the win-win situation. So you don't have to think about it. And your enemies, if you don't fight, being a Kshatriya, if you don't fight, what will people call him? Now he has earned so much of respect. He is so famous. And if anybody comes to know that he just didn't fight, so people will call him like coward or something which is unpleasing for him to hear. So they'll call him with unkind words and scorn your ability. So people will judge you. So Krishna is saying, you could be more. Will it be very nice for you to hear? If and somebody is talking something bad about you behind you, will you like it? Nobody likes it, no? And that too, Arjuna was so powerful, and he has got so much of merits. And now if you don't fight, people, all your enemies will laugh at you. Oh, look at Arjuna. He's not fighting. He is so scareful. He is a coward. He has run from the battlefield. So everybody will call him like that, and that would be very unkind, and he will be very sad after that. So he's saying that, Krishna is saying, you have to fight, otherwise people will call you like that way. So please try to memorize this shloka, okay? 2.20. Neha bikarma nastosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So this is very important thing we have to remember, that whatever we do, yes, who wants to read the translation quickly? Oh, yes,
I read?
Janvi. Yes, Janvi. Okay. Janvi,
In
read.
this,
Yeah.
in this endeavor, there is no loss, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from most dangerous type of fear.
Yes. So Krishna is saying little advancement also. If you do little advancement also in bhakti, what will happen? You are not getting, you are not wasting your time. Okay. You are just going to, suppose in the school, if you are in suppose third standard or fourth standard or eighth standard, whichever standard, what happens? You study, and suppose you don't perform well, what happens? You are not going to get promoted to next class, and you have to stay back in that particular class, right? But entire year is wasted. But here in bhakti, if you do bhakti, if you do little advancement in also bhakti, if you suppose there are 100 steps to reach Krishna, and if you suppose have climbed till 10 of the steps, you have done it in this life, and unfortunately we are this body is gone, we have got some other life, but there is a chances, because we did bhakti, Krishna will give you one more chance, and he will make you again human. He'll not make you animal, he may make you human, so that from 11th step, because already you have covered 10 steps in this life, next life from 11th step you're going to go. But in reality, in this life, in the normal human life, in this material life, if we don't pass in this particular class, we have to do it again, the entire subject, we have to again study the entire subject. But here in bhakti, there is one nice thing, that if you do little also, neha bhi karmanasto, little also advancement, if you do little also, swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya, that means you are saved from the most dangerous fear of rebirth to a lower species. So you have the guarantee, at least if you're doing bhakti, the main thing is, otherwise you're going through all that 84 lakh species. After the human life, if you're not going back to Krishna, what will happen? Again, you will go through that cycle. This cycle keeps on, like the watch keeps on going round and round clockwise, you will also go through that. Okay, if you don't do bhakti. If you do little also, Krishna is going to reward you with it. Okay, it's like here this chickmonk, what had it had happened during they were building the setu, you all know when was this happening? Anybody knows which yuga it was? When did Sri Ram come? That is Treta Yuga. Okay, that time when Sri Ram came, Sri Ram had to go to Sri Lanka because Sita Devi was being kidnapped by Ravana, and Sri Ram had to go there. But everything was full of water, because the sea was there from India to go to Sri Lanka. There was a big sea, he had to cross it. But how will he carry? Because that time there was no chopper. Krishna, God could have done that, but because that was the pastime of the Lord, Sri Ram built entire bridge from India till Sri Lanka, and that bridge was being built by what were they doing? Anybody knows it?
They wrote Ram on the rocks.
Yes, on the rocks. Suppose you write your name and try to put it in the water. What happens? Have you ever tried?
It will sink.
It will sink, no? Anything, even though if it is the lightest rock, also small pebble, also if you write your name and put, what will happen? A small water glass also will put, it will sink. Immediately it will go, with the weight it will go down. But big rock, what did they do? Just wrote Sri Ram, and they just placed it on the sea, and it was just floating, and with that entire they made a nice bridge that is called Ramasetu. Till now it is there in between, that was being discovered. So that they built. But the small chickmonk, what did it help? It saw everybody helping Sri Ram, and it also tried to pick some of the pebbles and just helped it, and it also was doing something. And Hanumanji said, oh, why are you wasting our time? It just pushed him, and by the time he went near lotus feet of Sri Ram, and Sri Ram was so compassionate. He drew he took his fingers and just wrote something. The 3 lines which you can see on the squirrel, it is because of that. Okay, because it had helped something, it got that opportunity. Till now it is there. So little service also if you do for Krishna or Sri Ram, you are not getting wasted. It is going to be used in this Kali Yuga. We are in this, there are 4 yugas. Okay, so we are on the last yuga, that is Kali Yuga. First is Satyuga, then Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and then Kali Yuga. We'll see this again, okay, later on. Kali Yuga, this where we are there, that is Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, what is the main thing which you have to do is chanting, okay? Without chanting, you are not going to remember the Lord. When you have the practice, only then you are going to remember the Lord. Many countries have taken up Bhagavad Gita. In Dutch, students are actually, in Netherlands, it is compulsory for kids to learn. It's so nice. No, you all are learning. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Please try to memorize few of this. So today's activity is, we are this body or not, or just the soul? What are we?
We are spiritual.
We are just this body or soul?
Soul. And
we are soul. We are just not this body. We are spirit soul, and the soul is situated in the heart. You know what is the size of the soul? It is 1/10,000. If you take the hair, okay, you take a hair, everybody take your hair and just look at your tip of the hair, okay, and cut it into, it is said that you can't cut it, it is so small. If you cut that into 10,000 parts, okay, that is the size of the soul. Just that, it is so small, that's why we can't see it. Okay, 1/10,000 size of the tip of the hair, that is the size of the soul. Where is it situated?
In your heart.
Yes, in your heart. So what is the takeaway message for today? We are not this body, we are spirit soul, and which is situated in your heart. The soul moves from one body to another. If you do little service also, what will happen? Krishna is never going to forget it. Okay, it will always stay there. Krishna, or any service done to Krishna is never a lost. Okay, everybody please chant, raise your hands. Thank you, everybody. I got little late today. Please chant.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, everyone. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnavand ki jai. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, everyone. Please take your quizzes. Okay, who has issues with the quizzes? First, you have to sign up. Okay, I have given the video. Have you seen the video? Yes, Janvi, have you seen the video which is shared in WhatsApp?
Yes, I have seen the video, but
Did you sign up? First, see, you have, before logging, you have to sign up. Yes, once you sign up, no, you if you forget the password also, with the valid email ID, you have to sign up. Tomorrow, I'll show you. If it is not possible for you to do it today, I'll give you the demo how we all can do. Okay, if try today, see that video, try to sign up first with the email ID, and if you forget the password, click on the forget password, you will get a new password. If still that is not happening, no, please send me the screenshot. I'll send it to IT. Okay, yes, Atiti.
okay.
We are attending this class second time, so it's not letting us enroll at the others the second time and attend the quizzes.
See, suppose if he wants again, if she wants certificates again, then she can enroll again, no issues. Otherwise, if she has already got the certificate, there's no need. And if 2 kids are there, please register with 2 separate email IDs. What happens, no? They'll get only 1 certificate. Otherwise, let them enroll with mom and dad's email ID, so they can get separately. They can take the quizzes separately. Okay.
Yeah, she got the certificate, but she just likes to do the quizzes again. So
Yeah, let her do, no issues. Let her do, no problem. Kids like, because sometimes the questions keeps on changing, so they
Right.
can enjoy it. Yes, yes, Janvi. If any issues are there, send the screenshot. Aditi, try to do it. Okay, please enroll first. When you sign up, no, then only you can get you can set your password and remember the click there on the click is there so that you remember your password. You don't have to repeat it always. Okay, after that, just go to your age, like from 10 to 15 or 16, the age. There are two batches for kids from 6 to 10 and 11 to 15. So whichever applicable for you, you can take that quizzes. Okay, you can scroll down and see. Tomorrow I'll show you how you can all do it. Okay, we'll do it before the class. Okay, let us all meet again tomorrow. God bless you all. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Please join tomorrow again. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'll end the class.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much.
Hare
God bless you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. See you all.